Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Layla. I am so happy to be here today. Today, I want to talk about something very special, hobbies. What is a hobby? A hobby is something you do because you love it. It is not work and it is not school. It is for you. When I was a child, I did not have many hobbies. I only played games. But now I am older and I have many interests. I think everyone needs a hobby. Why? Because hobbies make our lives colorful. Life is not only about work or studies. Life is also about fun and creativity. Think about your day. You wake up, you go to work, you come home. It is the same every day. This can be boring. But when you have a hobby, you have something to look forward to. You have a reason to smile. Maybe your hobby is reading. Maybe it is sports. Or maybe it is cooking. It does not matter what you do. It only matters how you feel when you do it. In this podcast, I will tell you about my journey with hobbies. I hope my story inspires you to find your own hobby. Let's start with the most important thing, how to find a hobby. Many people say, Layla, I do not have a hobby. I tell them, just try new things. You can try painting, you can try gardening, or you can try swimming. You do not need to be the best. You just need to try. Now let me talk about my first hobby, reading. I love books very much. When I go to a bookstore, I feel like a child in a candy shop. There are so many books. I like history books, travel books, and sometimes adventure stories. Why do I love reading? Because reading takes me to other places. When I open a book, I am not in my room anymore. I am in an old castle or I am on a ship in the ocean. It is amazing. Reading also helps my English. When I read, I see new words. I see how sentences work. It is the best way to learn a language. I usually read for 30 minutes before I sleep. It helps my brain relax. Sometimes we have a very busy day. Our minds are full of stress. But when you read, you think about the story, not your stress. Apart from reading, I love learning new things. I watch videos on YouTube about science and nature. Is learning a hobby? Yes, I think so. Learning is a very good hobby. It keeps your brain young. I like to know how things work. For example, I like to know why the sky is blue or how plants grow. This curiosity is a part of my hobby life. Let's move to my creative side. I love painting and music. I am not an artist, but I love to use colors. When I take a brush and some paint, I feel free. I use blue for the sky and yellow for the sun. It is very simple, but it is mine. Music is also very important to me. I listen to music all the time. I listen to music when I clean my house, when I walk, and when I study. Music is my energy. Sometimes I feel sad and I listen to slow music. Sometimes I feel happy and I listen to fast music. Dancing is also a creative hobby. You do not need a dance school to dance. You can dance in your kitchen. I put on my favorite song and I dance. It is good exercise. It makes my heart beat fast. It makes me feel strong. Creativity is not just about making beautiful things. It is about expressing yourself. If you are angry, paint a dark picture. If you are happy, dance to a fast song. Hobbies give you a space to be you. You do not need to show your art to anyone. It is for your heart. Now, let's talk about nature and sports. I think we spend too much time in front of our computers. We look at our phones all day. This is not good for our eyes or our minds. That is why I love walking outside. Walking is a great hobby. You can walk in a park or you can walk in the city. You see trees, you see birds, and you see people. It is very refreshing. Sometimes I take my camera and I take photos of flowers. I love nature photography. Swimming is another hobby I enjoy. When I am in the water, I feel weightless. It is like flying. Swimming is very quiet. I cannot talk and I cannot check my phone. It is just me in the water. It is a very peaceful hobby. Being in nature makes us feel calm. When you are in a forest, you forget the noise of the city. You hear the wind, you hear the leaves. This is a very important hobby. Everyone should spend time in nature at least once a week. It recharges your batteries. We have talked about reading, music, painting, and nature. These are my hobbies. They are small things, but they make a big difference in my life. They help me stay happy, creative, and calm. I want to ask you a question. What is your hobby? If you do not have one, start today. It does not have to be big. You can start by buying one book. You can start by taking a 10-minute walk. You can start by drawing a small flower. Do not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a long time. Start today. Find something that makes your heart sing. Find something that makes you forget your watch. That is your hobby. Thank you for listening to my podcast today. I really enjoyed sharing my hobbies with you.